Alright, I'm subscribed.
Rebeat to rap with key beat to lock. Hand me my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we the block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my K girl some. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camo. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoo, Dale Lamo. Same troop, I just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Kitty. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
We checked your file, you are not. No. You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas. My Chiefs Taylor Swift, stay red T2 pop. We be too rest, what nose be too. Moving won't leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock. Fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the road wop, get why?
Same troop, I just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Kitty. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Me? No, let me check.
Rest in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back, playing out there on the. That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that in the roster. You can tell us a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. In school, I was searching my locker. Who did your jury and look like grass? One of your bros should have stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me. Feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that I don't call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. Did you recall on me? I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic. Put up to the photo, man. Too easy. Y'all go snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. Plan the position, cutting her off. Too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I have on the west side, think that I abandoned them. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it, took the price up like I designed it. Hit with the presidential on the let's get that little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double R. What up? Give him out these in the car. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me that. Feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that I don't call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. Did you recall on me? I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
The workout or they don't help fitting in the floor. I need to have my phone. It made me cool.
Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That got bad lip filled. Scouts all on my rental rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I won't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with you.
I'm surprised he didn't just get 150 million.
You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it, though. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell, cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips in all my clubs. It's sad that I'm responsible for your these good at in there thug and think they're tough. I'm sitting first class with my dad, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base some. I spread so many books, I look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want me. You know these bags are strong, you break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to.
No, I have to put up my phone.
Stuff 20,000 skinny pins, I call that a hair tummy. My baby made my no cash machine. I'm about my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in club like so many. I'm scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Give me some.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Give me some get lucky. Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene.
Make sure you don't get water.
Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm auntie baby. I'm on the Grammy. I broke they crash. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto. I rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Give me some get lucky.
What's the point of playing that?
Yeah, give me some
You
get
need to
lucky.
get up. Next summer, if you're at our house,
Yeah, I'm shaking some. Number one.
next summer you walk.
You know what I'm saying?
Someday.
I don't know. I'll just
Five lights,
Get me.
I don't know. It's not gonna be-
four lights.
What's the next over?
Don't get the confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused.
Oh, it's 600% stuff.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features. You gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising and trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the. Watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up and reason, but the peace is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
And
I
I know
won't.
she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you to go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glencoe, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and is with the shades closed. We been on some other get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
and I know she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist. Take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, you look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me want to go harder. I like a whole aura. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talk or not, I step with him. Of course you could beat me at talking, ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad, I done fell in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Bank account look good, it's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Get friends, it depend on my mood. Maybach van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain, the rings, I'm him. I done got rich, but I'm still with land in London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh yeah. Hey, I found a loophole. I found one. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. And my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. Found introduced the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course, I'm on Deuce Block. He ref now for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring up. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that about my dollar like I'm Creflo. Say you, then when why you careful? Block, that's easy. 21. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Facts. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can ask the odds, we know forgiving. Freebies.
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Make it hot, we gon' turn up the temperature. Got a little she the signature. Had to sit down and I read me some literature. He try and cross me, you know I'ma finish him. I grab that officially. They got a deficiency. Preaching our songs, I'ma need me a ministry. I'm out of London enjoying the scenery. Scamming the bank, I engaging. How you gon' swipe with no message? Negligent. Blew a whole 30 on fashion and frivolous. But I still can get ignorant. Don't talk with me looking like Lola. She kinda crazy, I think she for me in the ice when you add up the total. Custom made. Shout it trying to come and have fun. Hit ATMs and extract funds. Real, we gon' get it done. Remember, we was scraping up crumbs. Brought the whole team from the slum. Lounge truck, rose truck, black on black.
Born in the 90s, I'm ballin' like Mike. These shrimp think when I left wrist hitting this. I'm straight off the block and got rich off the mic. Shout out, got rich off of all these like I'm finna go. Bad trying to give me face. Sky got then my neck full of ice. Yeah, I got it out the mud. Got it. Somehow I fell in love with. My chains just got out the tub. Can't go in no with no glove. Pick a ring looking like a light bulb. Ain't need like a rub. Ain't showing need no love. Ain't showing need no mercy. Ain't buying need no purse. Don't ask what I'm doing, I'm work. When I die, they gon' hang up my jersey. Baby, who is your surgeon? She gon' go back after I then back blurred. That broke, I am allergic to it. I got demons in the dark. Yeah.
Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on thrones. This that keep it like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you, but if I want to, like rich, y'all got them sitting. Check the play Quavo cause I'm out the bitch, I shout like Blanca. That's it, in the tropic with a chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Press this, and I need to know the measurements by the metric, cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
With the flow, I let the with the flow. Be talking, just give me the go, just give me the go. I wanna get dope, I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family, rockin' diamonds, blinded. While you eyeing it, lately I. Most of my motion been focused on hits. When I start going, let's go hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fingers right out of my pocket, I throw it up.
Yeah, like up, doing as they drop, man. Get my money, I told mine, I let them know, soon as I drop, man.
Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor,
like that.
hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor,
like that.
hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, what's up, what's happening, dog, what's going on?
Hit the floor.
Yeah, we said it all, yeah, let's set the tone.
Hit the floor.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden on P. Don't get me started. Whole team walk in, we the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm.
Died, 8 to the face. Died, in the case. Died, now halfway. Died, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, that's where my.
Feeling like Rollo, so follow. It's showtime at the Apollo, minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a and the leopard Prince, Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. In the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, hide out. I'm show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call your from 80s, I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you didn't need them, inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a and won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a won't you? Compatible, created in the attic.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it'd be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing.
Here we go.
Yo, Chuck Anthony. Hey, watch the pick. Let's do it. Let's go, bring him in.
It's over. The New Orleans Pelicans are the new NBA champs. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched, but pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
know it probably. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel I gotta pay the. If want me, she gotta be attending. If she's sending me selfies, I gotta be joining. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
Boy, Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with can't from the T to the O. Up then the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it, just 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R, finna race, hit a race like a spaceship is float. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with, watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp, road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me, I do it alone. Whoa. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy, I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep, only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda, don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us, I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no exception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like the ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go Wes Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list though at 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get distoing by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. See, met my legacy. I definitely did controversy. I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head. I repeat, I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the bitch on, and baby Tron, and that's why they be on it, they be on. Cause
Kobe McGuire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a GOAT. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Boy.
Hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the side while bro had a like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20-some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got her screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 shooting my shot like.
Battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Edwards, and it's Craig in at the power forward position.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Edwards. It's Wright on the wing. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Pickett. Here's Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. The floater. That shot off the mark. Here's Lloyd. Takes a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the head coach for the Warriors gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Counted from distance.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Bosch, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Bosch. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jumper from the wing off target.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Lloyd's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Right outside. To the inside, Hayward. And Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Here's Lloyd. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Hayward. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Damn, that one's good.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Here's Lloyd. Oh, a special move before that shot. Lloyd's got 14.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Bosch. Now here's Hayward, covered by Williamson. Here's Bosch. Right outside. Here's Goodwin. The three-pointer off the mark.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Lloyd.
What you just showered?
Yeah.
You had a fan on there. Make sure you turn that fan off, too.
Okay.
He's got 14, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Bosch, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Lloyd, and the layup falls. He's got 18.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Bosch. In his last outing, 16 points for him. It's stolen. Here's Lloyd. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lloyd's got 20.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
The BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Here's Bosch. And no good. The dry spell continues. New Orleans leading by 18. There's the triple. Drains the triple. 23 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Hayward. They double team Hayward. Clock at 6. Goodwin passes to Wright. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Stripped away. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Bosch, guarded by Edwards. Here's Goodwin. The 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Looking to win the run. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Lloyd's got his 5th rebound in this one. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Lloyd's got 29 points.
Good. Maybe. I keep forgetting. Definitely not in bed.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Goodwin. He's scoreless. And they get it back.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Fires top of the key. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
2 points. That one goes.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Golden State with the ball. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Defended by Craig.
New Orleans foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Thomas Webb.
Pelicans on D. No good on the quick three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And another basket for New Orleans.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Goodwin passes to Webb. Down low. Oh, he tries a three. He drops it from range. New Orleans dictating the flow. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Goodwin. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Lloyd, coming off a 31-point game against Denver.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Right against Craig. Fires the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Webb. Over Edwards. And miss after miss right now. Here's New Orleans. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Goodwin. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's New Orleans delivering the blowout. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And for New Orleans, we've got Zion Williamson, and it's Rice in at the point guard position. Pass to Webb. Five to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Out to the wing.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
Shots.
Dot, 8 to the face. Dot, in the case. Dot, now halfway. Dot, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, that's where my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate, cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end gives up. We never do listen unless it comes with an 808. PlayStation.
Up next, the Nets taking on. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of... So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Zion Williamson. Silk is out there with Edwards, and it's Craig in at the 4 slot. Pass to Cousins, and here's pass. No good on the triple. Here's Lloyd. Guarded by Reed. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game here. On the free throw, no good. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Pistons. Rebounded by Lloyd. Driving the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
To the middle. It's deflected. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Larson. Bass against Williamson. Back to Bass. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Lloyd. Lloyd's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Buries it from 3-point range.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Pelicans leading by 11. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Lloyd. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Nets trail by 15. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Larson. It's blocked, and they get it back.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Lloyd's got 23.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Cousins. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. On the wing, Ellis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Reed the pass to Cousins. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Ellis, top of the key. Pass to Larson. From the corner. And the shot falls short this time. New Orleans leading by 19. Here's Lloyd. Again, the Pelicans score.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brooklyn's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And good that time. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Lloyd's gone an incredible 5 of 5 shooting from the arc. 15 points coming on that 3 ball. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at New Orleans. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And, for the Pelicans, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Warriors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
They get it back. Larson. And that time, also a missed shot. New Orleans dictating the flow. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Drills it from outside.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Net shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Now here's Reed. D right on him. Pass to Cousins. Now Bass. Shoots the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans dictating the flow. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lloyd's got 42 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Reed. And Bass kicks to Reed. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Bass has got 5 points so far.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Reed. He's guarded closer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ellis. Here is Bass. There's the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Lloyd's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now Reed. And he also played really well in that win against the Pistons. Edwards against Cousins. Ellis with a screen on Edwards. No good from Cousins. Here's New Orleans. Here's Lloyd. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Bass gets an open look. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And they double up Cousins. Here's Ellis. And it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Zagoratz. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bradley. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Mobley. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Lloyd. Got it off in time. Good, he hits again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
And so it's New Orleans, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want.
And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them.
Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. A 3 from Bradley. Pelicans with the rebound.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Lloyd. The 3 ball. It's good from long range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Brooklyn. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Bradley. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And that one's good, Lloyd.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Cousins, the pass to Floyd. Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Lloyd. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Zagoratz. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside Bradley. Latrey. Pelicans with the rebound. Lloyd's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And good! There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
From deep three-point land. Zagoratz grabs the board. Second shot opportunity. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Here's Cousins. And it's off from three-point range. They swipe it. Here's Floyd. Good D by Williamson.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Zagorac passes to Cousins. Now here's Bradley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Lloyd. And another three for New Orleans.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Nets shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Cousins, and they get it. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Fires the three, and again for three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen.
Good, another from three.
He's scorching hot, another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Outside Bradley. Pass to Zagorac. The lob to Bradley, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Lloyd. What an and yep, another basket.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Here's Bradley. Bank shot, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Here's Zagorac to end the cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Zagorac has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Fifth best, Zion Williamson.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Puts it up off the inbound. Bass can't get it to go. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Ellis finds Bass. Spins. Pass to Larson. Pocket 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep three. Zagorac, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space. By stepping back further from the line.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Ellis left side. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Lloyd. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Bass. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Lloyd.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here are the Nets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they've built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. At the elbow, Williamson fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Reed. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Ellis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, he can give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big men.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've imposed their will.
That is more than enough.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. So the Pelican 5 right now. Silk is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Craig in at the power forward. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Larson. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
New Orleans foul. Lloyd. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Bass. And finished off by Bass.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
It's the Nets now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No good from Cousins.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Wasted no time on that one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Larson. Here's Bass. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Lloyd. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
To the paint. Tipped away. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Bass, and finished off by Bass.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Lloyd. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Lloyd. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Reed with it. Over to the left wing. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ellis finds Cousins. Back to Ellis. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of yet another bucket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Pass to Cousins. To halt the run, drains the three-pointer. Cousins has got 6 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. All night. He just won't let up.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Ellis. Here's Bass. The three-pointer, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Again, what an avalanche!
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Lloyd. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react.
And another steal for him.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise single-game record for steals.
Oh, what a steal. He's taken them for everything they've got. And Bass kicks to Reed. Pass to Larson. Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Here's Lloyd. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Lloyd's checked in. Here's Bass, and it's denied. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Lloyd. Kept alive. Williamson kicks to Rice. Lets it go with a 3. Another That one goes incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
His third personal foul. 14 foul.
And here's Reed. Here's Bass. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bass has got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Lloyd. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
For Brooklyn, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Reed. Here's Lloyd. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good on the 3-point shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And so here is New Orleans. The 3. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now here's Reed. Tight defense on him. They set the screen. Fires from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Lloyd. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Bass finds Reed. Here's Zagoratz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Getting it done on both ends, and
he swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
Bass passes to Reed. Here's Zagorak. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's New Orleans with it. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. Bradley's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Reed. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Boy.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Mobley outside. Outside Bradley. Here's Zagorak. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer. And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up.
Feel like a victim of, cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Vishon and Baby Tron, and that's why they be on they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look. They got me started, I'm back on my and shit. I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut it off when she started the bigger ring. Cut it, they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and they you could tell me. Want what I want, you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the. I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. If want me, she gotta be attending. If she's sending me selfies, it gotta be joining. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this. And manicure toe, Fendi Capri pants and parasuit clothes. I'm Diddy and City with 1 or 2 goals. straight into the pro. I know, and I love it when you make your knees touch your elbows and break it down low to the floor. There you go. Now throw it on me, showing every time I bust a rhyme, baby, give me some more. You say it like that when and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's my very next line. I use it time after time when I'm speaking my mind. It's no matter from shooting game to a pigeon to dime. I ask you who that is talking about the ticks. Somebody probably jealous cause they, but ain't nobody else dropping like this. Should we apologize? Just leave them. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, the break of dawn, money long, pass up the skirt to talk to the. Some say I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You ain't about money, then best be gone. I'm flashy, double takes when you walk past me, nasty. Don't be scared, move ahead and ask me. I drive fast, see, call me Jeff Gordon in a black SS with the navigation. Something smells amazing. Got a chick rolling up, half black and Asian. Another one page on, telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation and left her home alone. I use the B12 powers, weight loss powers. From fat form to iceberg slim in one shower. Get a room, kick the out the room, cause she used the word hours. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there. Hey, yo. Wash my hands under a gold spout when feeling icky. I ain't picky, start frontin' when the show's out. What you mean? 20 inches when they roll out. Come and get me. Big faces when they fold out. Is you with me? Don't make me. I keep a close eye when the door out. Then I slide off in the Escalade. Me and Key inside look like the ice capades. For me and Heath, Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrists like mummies. If you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than algae. You can bag and scan me, sure like Albie. Meet the ticks in Maui. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, coach, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? J-E, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there, Nelly, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, what's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there. I'm from the ill, underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, you all I know I'm gonna do it better. Underlay, mommy, E-I. Uh-oh, if they right, Nelly, there. Underlay, mommy,
Thought, 8 to the face. Thought, then the case. Thought, now halfway. Thought, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my. Pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end. Gives a we never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody has PlayStation and some technology bought my soul. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me and they probably relatives relevant for a rebel string. Yep, her president is black, she black, purple label on her back, but that dab is like blue. She straight to the head, then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 to the face, God, 12 in the case. Thought, then the halfway. Thought, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started. And then she started. The stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon. Oh, I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22. I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later. Just tell your neighbors. Relax. I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, Jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines. Yep. Hope that I get close enough when the lights turn down. And the fact that she just might open up when it start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walk in with a of that Bay Area. She looked at me, then looked at it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we babies, because we born in the 80s. That ADHD crazy. 8 to the face, 12 in the case. Thought, the halfway. Thought, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
Give you the light. Just mix it and Sprite. Whatever you like, you can have all my shine. I'll give you the light.
In the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs are made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. This right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If it's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Guess I gotta go again and show him it ain't luck, yup. And they thought it was over for me, boy, they had me. Been through all the rain, now the sun on me. Ain't no point in stressing, gonna be what it's gonna be. Back to back with the prayers, so many times I got it memorized. I done seen so much pain, that got me desensitized. OG's talking about stick to the script, I had to improvise. This that classic B.I.G., I got them hypnotized. Moving at my own pace, doing it my way. Way before the braids, yeah, they been took the wave. Ain't nobody from the crib ever did it big like this. It's like my parents turned to my kids, how I'm taking care of they. I had to go through it just to get to it. Had to watch from the bench, I had to sit through it. Get to it, trust issues, brought my to it. My aunt had to do it. I hope the same demons don't haunt me. Come with the down life, members only. I'd have been down so bad before, I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look, the old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand or how much it's taking off your mind, off your soul, just to show up and make it. This for my dog that's overwhelmed. Even if he don't make no one never break it. Cause we've been through this and that, though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
That's how I'm living, like I'm in a city. That's how I'm whipping, like I got a money. 4 a.m. in this, ain't going to sleep, I'm on a mission. Louis V on my back, and some money made a difference. I'm still the same, no different. But I came a long way from transported, penny pinching. Talking about L's, man, I hand them out on any given. Sunny clothes to the public, still I'm getting chicken. I'm just reminiscing. And I was broke as when that song dropped effect. Heard they talking about I switch, I put the city on my back.
Been through this and that, but though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
Wait, man, I came too far to let you in me. Back coming, that's a fact, that's a fin that crack back. Shit maneuver with me, cause I'm much. Get snapped back lately, pop the talk, I'm getting litty. Used to dream of being big like baby. Martin Luther King should see how I live me. Big necklace, wrist froze, big bling, big step, rich, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a. I ain't look like low shit, man, he say glee. And the ski get me back on my feet.
You feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, let's say learn, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with their back against the wall is the plaques.
Running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door to the sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it and won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, won't you? Compatible, created in the attic.
Ayy, shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy, shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got it screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fence, they switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a what computers is putin'. I go off a field, no hezzy. For my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cuban. Cubans, my life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. These stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots, but I'm high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
And Monte Carlos and El Dorado. So I'm waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a and the leopard Prince, Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm in the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, yellow 7-9 civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so it can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm gonna show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call your from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time the boy next door. Ha ha ha. I got a and won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so clean, clean. Don't you think I'm so? I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so clean, clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so clean, clean. I love when you stare at me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so clean, clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so clean, clean. Don't you think I'm so? I'm just so fresh, so fresh, so
Thought 8 to the face. Thought in the case. Thought the halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end. Gives a we never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody and some PlayStation and some technology bump my soul. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me and they probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, her president is black, she black, purple label on her back. But that dab is like blue, she straight to the head. Then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 to the face, God, 12 in the case, God, then the halfway. God got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started the stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors. Relax, I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, Jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines, yep. Hope that I get close enough when the lights turn down. And the fact that she just might open up when it start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walked in with her, of that Bay Area. She looked at me, then looked at it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we babies, because we born in the 80s, that ADHD crazy. 8 to the face, 12 in the case, God, the halfway, God got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. Don't gotta limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome, and we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh.
Powered it home!
Did you see it? Redunculous!
Woo! What a
Bringing
finish.
the house down!
Sharp finds Tatum from downtown. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Here's Lloyd. Gets the three to fall. Lloyd's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Poke loose and stolen by Edwards. Launches it from deep. Lloyd can't get it to go. Edwards against Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. Dallas shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Lloyd's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
Lloyd, first personal foul.
Is there fucking Shaq with him?
Tatum against Edwards. Over to the wing. Back to Tatum. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Back to Wembanyama. There's the steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Lloyd. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Outside Tatum. From deep, Wembanyama connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Lloyd. 23 points his last outing. Count that bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama driving inside. The Pelicans pull it in. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Tatum passes to Sharp from deep. Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-5 run. Yes, it's good. Lloyd's got 15 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
To the wing, right side. Back to Sharp. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Edwards pulls it in.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And he banks in the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Sharp, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference. And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Sorry. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, Dallas. Second, New Orleans.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Here's Sharp. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And Reeves pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Lloyd. From down in the low post, it goes. Lloyd's got 21 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Sharp passes to Tatum. Fires from the line. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area. Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about. And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one. And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Shots good by Lloyd.
They have no answer defensively inside. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Sharp. Releases. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Lloyd, covered by Wembanyama. Yep, count it. Lloyd's got 27.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint. Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Tatum misses in close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Shots good by Lloyd. He has 29 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Edwards.
It's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. And on the flip side, the defenders have to show.
Oh, man. Oh my! Throw it down.
Awesome. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. King comes in for Sharp. Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Lloyd, guarded by Edwards. And he comes up with a bucket. Lloyd's got 35.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lloyd. It's rebounded by Dallas. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Tipped. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Lloyd's got 37. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots. And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Soft touch off the glass. Lloyd's got 43 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
King, the pass to Edwards. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Lloyd. Banked it in off the glass. Lloyd's got 45 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Drops in the three. Edwards got 6 points. Here's Lloyd. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's New Orleans just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Okay, on the court right now. 2nd quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's Edwards in at the 2. Here's Lloyd. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Edwards can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Lloyd. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. He got it again! Sensational!
Another stunning accomplishment in his...
I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, okay. Shoot him my shot like, hey. Hit the like, hey. Finger on it like, hey, 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 hey.
Boy, Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with can't from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it, just 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race, hit a race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand.
Boy. Hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy, I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby asleep, only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan, then I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter, we pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like the ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go Wes Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you was sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list, though at 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me that hilarious. So when I get this and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded whenever I ever retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight boy to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am bound to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bichon and Baby Tron, and that's why they be on it, they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
It's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard print. Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. In the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have been mistaken with them statements that you make, Yellow 7-9 civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call your from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door. Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, want your compatible, created in the attic. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Know you think I'm so. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame? Two. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started in back on my nigga and shit. I thought and cut it off, but she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut it.